between his shoulder blades, with his square in the shoulders, and think a very big ground covering shot from the get-go. That'll not much do it. And big shot. That was better. Now make him look a little bit to the inside. There, good. Keeping that contact up. Now he's cheating, isn't he? He's trying to get too slow. Yeah. So you're going to keep that rhythm. Thinking about that foot. He's going to the right. He's on a mission. Reaching. Going to the bit. Yeah. More push. Come. Yeah, that's quite a nice shot. How's it feel? Pretty good. Yeah. Now, I want you to really make note of that. And now we changed. What changed? All right, do something to make it set straight and keep that foot. Yeah. So that a lot of times when you're riding, you say, I have a certain feel. I have this idea in my head is what I want the gait to feel like. You know what I want the chop to feel like? I've had it before. What's different about what I have versus what I want? Right? So that's a good thing to kind of visualize in your mind. What's different about what I have versus what I want? What are the differences? And when you ride, change those things that you don't like. And that's the idea of half ball in a certain respect. You change, good. Keep that push, go. Now he's trying to get too low, right? And you made him a little too light. And then he said, can I go low? And there was nothing there to stop him. There you go. Good. So he's got to have enough connection that if he tries to go low, you're giving that little half ball quick enough that I don't even see you making the correction. Good. One of the things I say is, I don't want to see you doing all the things I teach you. Right? I want it to be done so quick and so precise that I never see you doing anything. I think the best compliment we can get is when somebody says, how'd you do all that stuff? I never saw you move. Right? That's like the best compliment. And it looks like you're really connected. Good. Good. Keep them up like that. Not too low. Connection. Thumbs up. There you go. Good job. Up. A little higher in the pull again. Bring them up. Uphill. Yeah. Good. There we go. Keep that jump in the hind leg. Yeah. Okay. That's all right. You kind of lost his balance looking right. Now straight on the long side. Use the whole arena. Push him up. Higher in the pull a little bit. Uphill. Uphill. Good. And bend into the corner. You bend a little bit to the right. Use a little right leg and push it a little bit to the sideways feel, but upright to the left leg. So that when you do that, he doesn't think he can go low. Good. Move him up.
Oh, jeez.
Well, he's not free. Shorten up the range together. And then uphill again. Good. That's better. Good. I wouldn't want it any longer in his neck than that. Bend. Bend into the right. Feel like you have the left brain. Yeah. Bend into the right. Feel like you have your left brain connection. So that he says, where should my left shoulder be? Your left brain connection right here. Okay? Shorten up the reins again. Take the left brain connection. Keep it. Good. Now circle down here. Shorten up the reins again. That push good. You gain for a little canter? Sure. Very good. And then we look at the side. Then we look at the side. Make sure you look at the side of the wall. Now don't let him speed up. There's your tough part, right? Keep it good. Good. A little bend to the inside. A little bend to the outside shoulder. Now make a little over the inside shoulder. Right? Good. And up. Higher and low. Up and up. You do that. You're going to try and throw them up. Good. Look into the inside a little bit. There you go. Uphill. Yeah. horses are built for when they're running around in the field, they're not thinking about being on the hind legs. They're on the forefoot, right? And it gets us back to that idea of self-preservation. How do we make this horse last longer? And the reality is, by getting them a little bit more balance on the hind legs, and by shifting that weight and weighting. If a horse takes the neck too low, it prevents the shoulders from really doing this. So when you get a horse that gets a little bit too low, they do this because the muscle now against the shoulder prevents the shoulder from moving. Okay? So when the horse starts doing this, they're not really using their whole body, and then in trouble. Right? So when he's going, he would like to carry himself low. And that's easier for a horse to do than to really sit and carry themselves here. Right? They have to learn how to do that. And a lot of horses are going to argue about it because they're not necessarily made to do that. They're not built to do that. A lot of horses are built a little bit downhill. My own coach, Linda, had a horse named Christopher, a Dutch horse that she took to the Olympics. And he was actually about an inch lower in his shoulders than he was in his hindquarters. So he was built a little downhill. And he could piaffe like an angel. Right? So when he had done, but it was a little work. Right? So those are the kind of horses that if they're built a little downhill, that's where they're sort of go to, the easy spot. Whenever they kind of get into trouble, just like us, when we're riding, if you see somebody who's learned how to jump before they get dressage, the minute they get into trouble, what do? They go on to the 2 points. That's sort of my comfort, my fallback point, right? So a lot of times, when you have a horse that's built a little bit, like now how he is, and he isn't really built downhill, it's kind of level, right? But he would like to go downhill. That's sort of his easy place to go to, right? So we have to work a little bit to say, let's make some different muscles so that you're a little bit more on the leg and not so left. So you're going to have to encourage them to make the left of your legs. Okay? And so if you let him get too long or too loose, that's where you're sort of accidentally, you kind of creeps it away from him. You start really good, and then a few times around, he's kind of a little low. So I really want you to look and say several different things. How far are his ears from the front of the saddle, and how high is he? Okay. So if he gets himself too low, then he's basically blocking how he uses his shoulder. He gets in the way of the shoulder. And then what happens is horses compensate because they're not getting their feet off the ground quick enough. Then they compensate by sort of shortening the stride or changing the angle of the head so they don't hit the back of that front foot in the drive. Okay. So with this horse, we have to work on it. So let's put him together. And come again. Now, a lot of times when you're asking for a horse to come back, and you're saying to the horse, hey, I think you're a little low, you need to come back. Things to kind of feel, before they happen, you kind of have to have an idea of what could potentially happen. If I put that in, what might this horse do? So, when you put that A in, and you say come back, what do you think the first thing is he's going to do?
He's going to bolt with him. He just goes, no, don't do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And what else? You might try and quit behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big one. When you say come up, come back a little bit, you're going to say, well, that's a good enough reason for me to quit behind. That must be what you wanted, right? He's going to ask that question. He's going to ask that question. If you put those aids on, they still ask the question. Even Ron Freeholm said no. Will sometimes try and convince us they don't know anything, and they'll ask the question anyway. And they'll say, well, you know, I know yesterday you meant half fault, but today, what do you think about meaning stop eating grass? Can I? Can we change the definition of the egg? And today you're saying, no, it means the same thing today as it did yesterday. You have to carry yourself. Doesn't mean stop eating grass. It means carry yourself. Right? So, the first thing is they might try and stop. The second thing they might try and do is get crooked. Then again, if you get crooked, then you can say, I'd really like to, but I can't get crooked. Sorry. Right? And then you can say, well, if you get crooked, you can't get crooked, then I need to make sure that straightness if possible. And let him pull to your weakness if I let him pull him forward to his destiny. So you're going to up right away. Push him up a little bit. Take your hand back. You push him up. Push him up more. Yeah. You keep that hand. Keep up higher. You're taking note. What are you trying to look at? How long is he from his ears to the front of the saddle, and how high is his ears? And you want the ears to be the highest part. Okay? Yeah, you want his ears to be the highest part. You want his ears below the rest of his neck. Because that's him trying to bear himself on the shoulder. Okay, so when you're ready, let's try it on again. You make that big shot, you can up a little bit. Yep, up a little bit. Good. You're thinking, how long is he in his neck, and how low is he in his body? Good. There, that's better. And you know, there's only so much change that we can make at a time. I think if you're a really good rider or trainer, you have to understand that neither a horse nor a rider learn until they're pushed to that 100%. It's sort of like playing tennis against somebody who's better than you are. They're better, and they challenge you in a way your tennis game gets better, right? If you're playing against somebody who's a worse tennis player than you don't get better. If they don't challenge you, make you better, right? So when you're thinking about training a horse, you have to know that neither a horse nor a rider learn until they're pushed to the 100%. The trick is knowing every day where is that 100%. And you're young enough, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Do you ever cram for a test? Did you ever cram for a test? Yes, no. That's good. So you cram for a test. How long can you keep your head in that book cramming before you have to stop and take a break? You know you have to take a break, right? And let it absorb, right? Same thing with a horse. So you have to know where's the 100%, and then you have to know when you're at that 100%, it's like cramming for a horse, right? When you're at that 100%, how long can you stay there, and how often can you go there, right? That's what you have to learn. On every horse that you're training, how often can I go there, how long can I stay there, and where is the 100%? And know that the 100% can change every day. Because sometimes if you really worked hard on, say, a Monday or a Tuesday, Wednesday they're a little tired in their body, and that 100% is a little less. They just don't have it in their bodies again, right? So you have to know on the day, where's the 100% mark? How often can I go there? How long can I stay there? So when we're thinking about changing a horse's outline, like we're doing with this horse, you sometimes take him up, keep him there for a little bit, and then you have to sort of back down a little so he doesn't get himself frazzled, right? So you introduce him slower in moderate position. Up again, higher taking him up. Keeping that push, good. Shorten the reins, up again. Are the ears the highest part? That's your goal, right? Are the ears the highest part? Now if you kind of take him up and you soften him and let him go right back here, guess what? You have more steps with him lower than higher. And what do you think is going to be more learned? Yeah, the steps that he does more repetitiously. Because that's how a horse learns. Ever thought about it? How does a horse learn? Consistency and repetition. Right? Those are the two ways they process information. Consistency and repetition. So if you're riding and you're letting him go low, more steps in the and guarantee he'll learn to go low rather than go coming up. That's better. Good. Now hand or right again. Keep him up and what happened? Oh my God. Oh no! You know what I saw? I saw you say to him, Canner, go on where you want. You threw him away. You didn't show him the right way. You just said, do it your way. Who's the boss today? Go to him. Let's try it again. Now this time you want to be your boss. You clean him up. You keep him together. Don't throw him away. You know it's a myth. You don't have to give him the connection. You don't have to throw the reins where you're going to be at. You can do the connection. I know he can. I know he can. He's going to do it right. Keep the connection. Keep it. Now can it. Keep it. Don't throw him away. And can it. He's going to tell you this, but he can't. Maybe there's a reason, I don't know. Why don't you know?
Needs a break.
So, let's hammer again. Here we go. You want a whip? You riding with a whip?